Hi, this is Sandy Jo from Rhinestonetemplates.com, and I'm going to be showing you a couple of different features on the Winpcsignpro 2012 software that are available that is not available in the Winpc 2010 software. And some of these are some really great features. What I've done here is I've taken off my website one of my downloads that I sell, and this is my multicolor tribal butterfly. And I imported this back in. I created it quite a while ago, and I imported it back in for this tutorial for us. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to move my black box out of the way, and that is just for a visual to show us all of our colors and making a proof and such. So I just got rid of that, and I'm going to come up and I'm going to hit my select. I'm going to select, which is the little arrow over on the left hand side upper part of your toolbar, and I'm going to ungroup all of this, and you can do that by just clicking your little tab right there. Another way of doing that is you can also come up to your shape tool and hit break all or break group. That'll both do the same things. Because I have actually created this before and imported it in, now you can see that I've got, oh, I didn't unbreak it all. Let's go ahead and break all. Okay, we can go ahead and unbreak that, and then what we're going to be able to do is I'm going to be able to, I'll zoom it in, left hand side the magnifying glass, and I'm just going to zoom it in and show you that I can grab any of the stones that I want to. In this new software that we have, though, we can take and we can separate our design out by color if we choose to do that, or change a color on a design really easy and simply. And when you've imported it in like this, if you haven't separated it before you did that, how you would do this is you would just come over to your lasso tool, or there's also one over here to the transformation bar on the right hand side. You would lasso what you want to select, and you would hit brush color, and then what happens with that is that this comes up and it says selected objects are not circles, do not want it, or do you want to convert them to circles? And you want to click yes, you want to convert them to circles. Or another way of doing it, and the reason it is doing it is, we'll do it first and I'll tell you why. You want to select the whole image, and this is again only on things you've exported out and imported back in. Come down to your transformation bar and change all of your circles over, and it's just what it's doing is it's just making sure every circle that you have is a complete beautiful circle, the exact same circumference, and it didn't get distorted when it exported it out before we go and transform it. So this is actually how I do it. I just don't do it by color. I do the whole image when I import something back in. Again, it's still ungrouped or it's unbroken, so I can take and work any stone that I want. But now we can grab our lasso tool, and now we can go ahead and grab some circles, hit our brush color, and it grabs every one of those colors that we have in this particular pattern. It will grab every one of those colors, and I can then, if I wanted to, I could take and go to my color bar, and I'll just bring that up and show you. I could take and we'll pick a color that we don't have in here. I could take and put a dark green where that bluish purple color is, and it would change over all of my stones over into that dark green color. But the reason I really love this tool is because when I have every one of those colors selected, I can take and I can slide that color over, and that lets me cut just that color. And I'm going to go ahead and zoom this back in for us and show you. We're just going to dissect this whole diagram here for cutting purposes, so you can see what we're actually doing. Hit brush color, whoops, we don't have to hit apply, so just hit brush color. Oh, let's just back up just a second, I just did that wrong. Brush color, hit your select tool, and then just slide it on over. Actually, I'm going to put this one on top so that I know that that one was the one that I cut next, and after this blue color here, which will be our first color. Again, I'm going to grab my lasso tool, grab my lime green stones, hit brush color. I'm going to slide it over. You can use your four-way keys if you want, or you can just go ahead and use your mouse. It's a little faster to use your mouse if you want. Grab your lasso tool, hit my pink ones, and this will be the last color that we select, and hit my arrow key, and then I just come down and I bring that pink one down underneath those. And now at this point, what I would actually do, knowing that this is the actual way that I would be cutting them. Let's zoom it up so you can see a little bit better. I have these. I know that this is my first color I'm going to cut, and I might even write a 1 on this or put registration marks. I would do a 2 here, I would do a 3, a 4, and a 5. I know that that's the pattern and the way that I put them back together when I'm done, when I want to make sure I've got everything all ready to go. But then again, I'll go ahead and I will show you how to go ahead. I'm going to back this out and just back it up here, and if you want to put it back together, you can just back that back up if you want. I also like to take in, when I'm doing something and separating it all off, I like to take and I'll duplicate one, and with my downloads I send you with it all separated out, but I also send you with one that's all put together too, in case you want to just send it to your cutter that way, if your cutter can go ahead and cut like that. When you want to do this, so that you, when you're picking your parts up, pieces apart with your lasso tool and your brush color tool, take the one that you want to stay original and make sure and group that. And when you do that, I'll show you, when you do that, when you select your colors then by color, you aren't going to be taking this one apart. This one's going to stay whole. So that's how I use the brush tool, and that's just a couple of different ways. But don't forget, when you imported in a product or a design or a download that you've purchased from me or you've created and exported yourself, hit, you know, circumference the whole thing, marquee the whole thing, and hit your change to circle, and you'll be able to take all these designs apart that you've made in the past. So again, Sandy Jo from Rhinestonetemplates.com. If I can help you with any rhinestone supplies or any template material, please just send me an email or go to my website, Rhinestonetemplates.com. Thank you.